You're not really legal. You can't drink or smoke or do edibles, but you can join the military and go kill people. Anyway, you're kind of sort of semi-legal. So I wanted to say happy birthday, and that I hope you do something that's just like off the charts and do something that's memorable. What you don't want to do is piss someone off to the point where they go buy a case of Sabra hummus. You don't want to do that. You also don't want to attract the attention of 47 cruise missiles headed in the direction of your ass, like a hapless janitor in Iraq in 1993. I also understand from Max that you like movies and playing the piano. I love movies. I love playing the piano. I studied classical piano for 12 years. My dad had a PhD in music. My brother's a major music producer in Hollywood. Music was very important to us. And I'm proud to say that I am now a card-carrying, union member Hollywood actor because I was in a movie in Mexico in October, and it's coming out next month at the end of, at least it's supposed to come out at the end of August. We're going to be at the film festivals and then either in theaters or streaming services, probably streaming services. And I understand that you hate Palantir, and so do I. So we have a lot in common. In the meantime, buddy, I hope you have an absolutely wonderful birthday. Take it easy. Hey, Slevin, John Kiriakou here. Hey, your mom and dad reached out and told me that you might be just a little bit homesick. And I wanted to tell you that's okay. First of all, before we even get into that, I want to thank you for what you're doing. Thank you for your service. I understand that you're in basic training in the Army. I come from a very long line of military people. My dad fought in the Korean War. He was in the Army. And I got 4 cousins, 4. 3 Marines and a member of the Army Infantry who all saw combat in Vietnam, and all 4 of them came home with the Bronze Star, 2 with the Purple Heart. So thank you for what you're doing. I know what kind of sacrifice it is. But your mom and dad say you may be a little bit homesick. That's okay. I was homesick when I went away for the first time, and now I'm like, Joe World Traveler. I've been to 73 countries. I'm going to 2 new ones next week, Vietnam and South Korea. I've never been to either one of them. But anyway, totally normal to be homesick. Of course you're homesick. Everybody is, whether they're showing it or saying it or not. Everybody is, because we're pulled out of our routine. Routines are comfortable. That's why they're called routines, because everything is routine. But don't worry about that. You get home, you go to the UW, start at your new life, and everything's going to be great. And besides that, once you start being more active in the military, you're going to be out there a little bit at a time. They're not going to just send you to Abu Dhabi, for example, or the desert of northern Kuwait. They're probably not going to do that at all, first of all. Secondly, you'll be at this base for a while, you'll be at that base for a while, this other base for a while, and you're going to start making friends, like really good friends. Next thing you know, you're going to look back and say, I was just a kid. I shouldn't have been homesick. Like I say, God knows I was homesick. And then just 10 years later, which is, believe me, the blink of an eye, I'm in Peshawar, Pakistan, like kicking asses and taking names. So don't worry. It's all temporary. And thank you for your service. After seeing all the issues of the world in the current day, how I can live normally with a can-do attitude approaching life. I guess that if I didn't have a positive attitude, I would be so mired in depression that I wouldn't be able to function. I'm proud to say that I don't take anything. I don't take any medications or anything, although I have in the past. When you get arrested and you're facing 45 years in prison for something that you didn't do and you didn't do, you need a little bit of a pharmaceutical bump for a while. Nothing wrong with that. But to answer the more basic question, after seeing the ugly side of the world, the dark side of the world, how can I still live normally? Because I've come to realize that the people perpetrating this ugliness on the world are a small minority, that most people are good and kind and normal. I've got really, really great friends that I can rely on. They've meant the world to me. And I'm not sure that I live normally. I'm constantly scanning my side view mirrors and rear view mirrors to see if I'm being followed. When I give public speeches, I have to wear a bulletproof vest because of the death threats that I get. But, I really do believe in the goodness of people. And I'm optimistic about the future. Things have gone well for me. I have no regrets.